Do you ever find yourself experiencing all the positive stuff in life, all the blessings to be grateful for, but you seem to focus on the thing you mess up? Or do you ever post something online, getting all kinds of admiration and praise, but all of a sudden, here comes a hater, a negative comment that you don't like the way it came out of somebody else's mouth. Then our brain just wash off all the good stuff for us. It seems like our brain tend to not notice negative so sharply that we forgot positive. Why is that? Why do we focus on that unfortunate situation even though we got all the great things going on? Today, I'm going to tell you why and how I deal with it. Based on the study, it's called the brain's negative bias. We human beings are naturally inclined to notice negativities. Back to the caveman era, this system works in our brain to keep us alert of any danger around us, so we can avoid being eaten by saber-toothed tiger or keep us alive from natural disaster. We had to focus on every little thing going on because it's all literally life and death situation back then. In the long run, humans who were the most paranoid survived. And that's why we are naturally inclined to negativities. Under nature selection, those who were paranoid enough had ended up getting killed. As civilization came along, we got more stable life and are being to control the nature outcomes. We are not under such risk anymore. However, our brain still sends out warning signs which force us to shift the focus. It all goes down in level from getting killed, injured, to worrying just a bad situation. For example, you may react like, man, who is that guy? This time my selfie I post on Instagram. How can we deal with it? If we let nature do the work, our brain will always emphasize on things we don't want to. This is what I will do. Try to consciously focus on the positive. Transform those warning signs and never let your mental states drift around negativities. For example, stress, responsibilities, problems. Those are words intimidating for people. But what if we transform them, think of them as growth, as ways to make progresses? Wouldn't it become better? Just switch your focus and these negativities will turn into something motivational. This is a mental exercise. It's hard and it takes time, but we have to consciously do so to think positive. Some people may say, hey James, I know I need to be positive, be in the right mind, but sometimes I got to check myself, being grounded, looking at mistakes I've made, looking at ways I can get better. Sometimes we just need to focus on negative stuff, right? What about that? Yes, there is a time to be self-critical, be introspective, to not be overly optimistic that you don't feel the need to keep improving or keep the focus on ourselves. There is a time and a place for that, but that time isn't all the time. That place is not everywhere we go. I don't think it's a good idea to have a negative friend of mine when you just wake up from bed, when you're talking to your boss, when you're at work, when you're spending time with your family, or even when I'm on stage talking to you guys. We got to consciously focus on the things so we can overcome those fears we don't want to. This is the mental choice and this is the mental focus and conscious choice for you guys to emphasize on the positive. You have to make it clear for yourself when is the action time, and when is for self-reflection. The bottom line is, stop being the victim of those warning signs, and never let those negative signs to outweigh the positive. Contest chair.